Buongiorno! Or in other words, hello! This is Angela with Ferri by Ferrigno, and today I'm going to be doing a short video to teach you the different ways that yarn can be packaged. When you go to buy yarn, whether it be in a big corporation or your local yarn shop, you're going to find yarn coming in many different shapes. Let's start with the packaging that you can find in your big corporations like Michaels, Hobby Lobby, Walmart. This is called a skein, and it's when the yarn is wrapped in loose twists, and if you touch it, you'll see that it's very squishy and there's a lot of empty space in it. When you buy your yarn in skeins, you're able to use them immediately. Skeins are what we call a center pull, which means that you're not going to be starting from the outside of the skein. You're going to be working with the yarn that's in the center of the skein, and you're going to work from the inside all the way to the out. This next form of packaging you're going to find more in a local yarn store or when you buy yarn that's hand dyed. This is called a hank. And a hank is when the yarn is wound into a large circle and then it's folded all together. Now, it's very important that when you buy a hank, you cannot use it immediately the way it is. If you try to use a hank without winding it up, you're going to immediately start tangling it and turning it into a big mess. Let me show you how to unwind a hank, which will eventually lead us to the last two styles of packaging of yarn. Once you've untwisted your hank, you'll see that your yarn is just wrapped in big circles. To me, it kind of looks like a huge yarn necklace. Although a hank requires more work, it's actually a better way to store your yarn because it puts less tension on the yarn and you don't end up with a whole bunch of crinkles on your yarn where it was really folded in together. The last two ways of yarn packaging are actually not usually found in stores. They are a result of winding up your hank. The first one is your classic ball of yarn, which you can do from home and you need no special equipment. This is not a center pull, which means that you should probably put it in a bowl or some kind of bag so that your yarn doesn't roll away from you. A hank can also be wound up into what is called a cake, which, as you can see, it kind of has a shape similar to a cake, where it's circular with a flat top and bottom. Most local yarn shops offer to wind your hank into a cake for you, but if you'd like to do it on your own, the way you do this is with a ball winder and a swift. A cake is a center pull, which is very nice so that your cake doesn't go running off anywhere. It's staying there and you're using your yarn from the center and not the outside. Well, that's about it. This was your types of yarn packaging 101. All you need to remember are the 4 different ways which a yarn can be packaged, which is your skein, your hank, your ball, and your cake. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to contact me. If there's a knitting concept that you would like for me to vlog on, please leave a comment below. This was Angela with Ferri by Ferrigno. I hope you enjoyed my video. Please subscribe if you did, and have a great day. Happy knitting!